as Chin brings the ball down for the Warriors. Gate City starting off in a man-to-man defense as they're going to pound it inside to Chapman. Chapman kicks back out. That's going to be to number 2, Malashitz, as he misses the three-pointer. Back up top to number 0. That is Chapman, and ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Gate City.
Yeah, Dondre got a hand on it and broke up the play there. Good effort. He was about 10 feet in the air.
7:16 left first quarter. Gate City leads 3-0. As ball is inbounded to Chin. He kicks it over to Chapman. Chapman drives, shots up, no good. Rebounded by John Compton. And here come the Blue Devils. He eyed a three-pointer. He pulled back up and stopped. We're going to set it up around the top. Bradley Dean from way downtown. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Chapman. Here comes Oak Hill as Chin looks to try to drive. Dean kicks him back out. Great knock away by DeAndre Mack. DeAndre Mack really closing those passing lanes, not allowing Oak Hill to get set in their offense. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be inbounded by Thomas Reed and Oak Hill at 6:51 left. First quarter, Blue Devils lead 3-0. Chin's got the basketball at the top of the key. Again, Gate City in a man-to-man right now. As Oak Hill tries to drive and shoot, and they do. They kick it out to Malashitz for a three, and we're tied up at 3-3. First time that Gate City's trying to go inside, they get it to John Sally. It's knocked away. John Compton does recover the basketball and looks to try to reset it. Gets it to the top of the key, stolen away by Chin, and he's going to go coast to coast, lays it up, and it's in. Oak Hill has their first lead of the night. It's 5-3. Bradley Dean brings the basketball across the timeline as he's got the basketball around the top of the key. Passes over to John Sally. Sally shots up. Shots in. Good for John Sally. We're tied at 5. 6:15 left. First quarter. Chin has played the point so far for the Warriors. He brings the ball across the timeline as they look again, trying to screen to get some guys free as they try to get him back to Malashitz, and he misses a shot there. That was by Chapman. And here come the Blue Devils. Rebounded by Compton. Here comes Bradley Dean. He's going to drive inside. Shots up. Shots good. 2 more for Dean, and it's 7-5 Blue Devils.
Chin bringing the ball down the court. Joe, it's kind of unusual seeing a 6'2" point guard, but he's running it really well right now.
Gate City staying in that man. They keep on screening, trying to free a shot, and they got that time. That was Owen Chin, and his three gives Oak Hill the lead once again. It is 8-7. Bradley Dean with the ball. He's going to try to drive. Goes baseline, and it's going to be bumped. Passes back out, though, to Compton. Compton shot's no good. Rebounded. That's going to be by Vishwal, and here comes Oak Hill. Malashitz shots up, no good. And it's going to be rebounded, but there's going to be a foul on the play. I believe they're going to give that one to Gose. Yep, they're going to give it to Matthew Gose. 6'3" junior for Gate City. That will be the first foul of the night. First team foul. And to the line goes Trey Chapman. Makes his first shot. 5:05 left first quarter. Oak Hill leads 9-7. Into the ballgame comes Luke Reed as well as David George and number 11, Andrew Hensley. Second shot is up. Second shot is in. And Oak Hill leads by 3. It's 10-7 as we've hit the 5-minute mark here of the first quarter. Hensley with the basketball. Passes over to Dean. Dean shots up. No good. Rebounded by George. And as he rebounded, his foot was on the line. Out of bounds. And ball goes over to Oak Hill. Gate City looking to call some pressure. Full court. And they've got Oak Hill in the backcourt so far. It's a count of 3, 4, 5. They do get it across the timeline. Chin with the basketball, and he's going to go all the way in and lays it up.
That was a pretty move by Chin. He just kind of drifted in, laid it in.
So they're in the midst of a 5-0 run. It's 12-7 Oak Hill. Compton with the basketball is going to get it to Dean. Dean passes over to Reed. Reed with a shot. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Chin. And here come the Warriors. They're looking to push the tempo and try to get back before Gate City can get set up in their defense. They do pass it around, gives it back to Chapman. And Chapman with a long, it wasn't a 3, but it was a long 2. It's 14-7. Oak Hill has doubled up Gate City. Shot is up, no good. Another rebound by Chin, and here come the Warriors. Shot is up, missed by number 5. That is Adim Rahim, and rebounded by George, and going to pass it up to Dean. Dean's going to come down, shoot a three-pointer. Shot's up, shot's good, and Coach Ramian calls for time. They needed that shot, and it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:45 left here in the first quarter. It's 14-10 Oak Hill. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you need to grab a quick bite before the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see your friends at the Campus Drive-In, just down the road from Gate City High School. They have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Campus Drive-In has supported Blue Devil Sports for over 60 years, and once again, they are the proud sponsors of our halftime show here on Gate City Sports Radio. Please follow them on Facebook and place your call-in orders by dialing 276-386-3702. That's 276-386-3702.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, we're back here live from the middle school gymnasium. Gate City down by 4. It's 14-10. Chris, early observations again from the ball game so far.
Oak Hill's lived up to their billing. They're fast, and it seems like literally anyone on their team can score. Chin has really impressed me. At 6'2", he plays almost like a power forward, but he's running the point guard.
So Oak Hill will inbound the basketball. Gate City trying to pressure him in the backcourt, and they're going to get it across. Chin does, and they're looking to run their offense again. Gate City staying in that man-to-man to this point. Chin passes over to Chapman. Chapman and Chin, they're two ball handlers so far. They're trying to distribute most of the time. They do get it to Malashitz. Shots up and no good. Rebounded by Hensley. Here come the Blue Devils. It's a 2-on-2 break. Hensley shots up and he hits the floor. No foul. That rebound by Justin Banks of Oak Hill. 3:10 left. Again, we're at 14-10. Chin's got the basketball around the top of the key, and they're going to say, yep, double dribble. Turnover goes to Gate City. Bradley Dean will inbound the basketball, and he's got it to John Compton.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say Compton brings the ball down the court. Gate City not in a big hurry. Feeds over to Hensley in the corner. Hensley for 3. Count it.
It seemed like that's the way it worked last year. When you give us a break, they'd hit a 3. So we'll probably do that the rest of the night. Stay in the ball game. 14-13. Again, it's a 1-point game. 2:40 left here in the first quarter. Malashitz with the basketball being guarded by Compton. He's got it over to Chapman. Chapman being guarded by Reed. That's a good matchup right there. As took about 14 steps, no call. Banks has got the basketball, and he's going to step out of bounds. Starting to get a little more physical now as we've got past that little bit of quick energy to start the ball game.
I would have expected Oak Hill to go in some kind of a press, but they don't seem too concerned about it. They're coming back down in their – they've been kind of in a 2-3 zone. It looks like that's what they're going to set up in again.
Into the ball game for Gate City is Eli Starnes. Also checking back in is Matthew Gose. Bradley Dino's gone the whole way so far. He's around the top of the key, and he's going to drive and passes over to George. George is going to kick over to Hensley in the corner. Shots up. Shot is no good. Rebounded, though, by George, and he is going to be fouled by Chin. So, and the official jumps up into David George's face to tell him to calm down a little bit. He and Chin sort of had a couple of words there on the exchange of the foul.
Well, George drove in with authority and Chin fouled with authority, so you had two Titans right there going at it.
2-shot foul. Again, David George goes to the line. He misses his first. Again, that is the first team foul for Oak Hill. Into the ball game comes Michael Hill, number 21. And back into the ball game comes Thomas Reed. He's in there with Abdul Rahim of Oak Hill. David George's second shot is up, and it's good. Back into the ball game comes Sally as well as DeAndre Mack. 14-14, 2:02 left here, first quarter. Gate City bringing a little bit of pressure here in the backcourt. And they finally do get it. Almost look
almost could have got Dean with a push in the back there, but no call, no foul.
Letting them play at this point. Thomas Reed's got the basketball for Oak Hill. He's going to distribute over to Abdul Rahim. And back inside, shot is up by Reed. Wild shot, no good. Rebounded though, he fouled his shot. And there's going to be up and good. That's number 5, Abdul Rahim for Oak Hill. He's a 6-foot senior with his first basket of the night. Bradley Dean's got it. He brings it down the court. He's got it over to Eli Starnes. Starnes trying to run a play. And they've jumped into a man-to-man right now for Oak Hill. Shot is up, and it's going to be rebounded. Tied up, though. John Sally in there fighting with Justin Banks for the rebound.
Should be Gate City ball.
And it is. As coming into the ball game, back into the ball game comes Compton. And out of the ball game comes Matthew Gose. Compton, Sally, Dean, Mack, and Starnes. That's the 5 on the floor for Gate City. Inside to Sally. Shot is up and good. Gate City ties the game at 16.
Once again, I said it Tuesday night, I don't know how you forget about John Sally on the court, but he was wide open on that inbound pass. Very easy layup.
Again, Malashitz takes it inside. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Starnes. Starnes had it for a second, then Compton had it. Bradley Dean now with the basketball as they drive down the court. Kicks it over in the corner to Compton. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Thomas Reed. Again, 16 all at 40 seconds left. Number 21 now into the ballgame. Michael Hill passes over to Malashitz. He's got the shot up and good. 18-16 Oak Hill with 30 seconds left.
Malashitz is getting on fire here. That could be a bad thing for Gate City. Hopefully he'll cool off.
As they try to work the ball inside. Bradley Dean pulls up from three-point range. Shots up, shots in.
Automatic.
Give him 3. Gate City reclaims the lead right before the end of the first quarter. 10 seconds left. Bringing the ball across is Thomas Reed for Oak Hill. Looking to try to set one more play before the quarter ends. 3 seconds. Shots up. And it's going to be called a foul. And I don't know if they're going to give it to Mack or they're going to give it to Dean.
I'm going to assume it's Dondre. He knocked him to the ground.
First foul on DeAndre. And I guess that was a two-shot foul.
He was trying to throw a shot up at the buzzer, and Dondre went in to block it and missed the ball and caught him on the head. So, I mean, it was a good call. 0.6 seconds to go.
They're going to talk about it and see if it was a 3 or a 2. It was close to the line there, and
I think, honestly, he probably was shooting a 3. We'll see how many they give him.
0.6 seconds left. Shots up, shot is no good. Again, to the line is Thomas Reed. 19-18, Gate City leads. Bradley Dean comes out for the last 0.6 of a second. Reed eyes the shot. Shots up, and it's good.
Now, apparently they said he was shooting 2.
And a desperation heave by Compton, no good. We played 1 quarter, and we're all tied up. Oak Hill and Gate City tied at 19. We'll take a break and come back for the second quarter. You're listening to the home on Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, Go Big Blue!
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we're back here. 19-19 after 1 quarter. Chris, stat-wise, what do you got?
Right now I've got Compton with 3 rebounds, Hensley with 2, George and Sally each with 1, and Oak Hill right now I've got them sitting on 9 rebounds and a steal. Joe, one thing I was thinking about during that commercial break, Gate City was down by 7 and just came roaring back in about the last 2 minutes.